YouTube, what is going on? I hope all is well. My name is Imani. I am 26 years old and I am on a journey of restarting and rebranding my finances one budget at a time. So if you've been on my channel before, you've seen this setup before. This is my sinking funds tracker and we are going to be doing my digital sinking funds update. How much did I save in Q1? So before we get into it, there's a lot of elephants in my YouTube room, okay? A lot has happened since March, okay? I do quarterly check-ins and a lot can happen in 3 months. I think I might start doing monthly, but we'll see about that. And two, I've done a lot of rearranging with my sinking funds. So try to keep up with what I'm doing in this video. Hopefully I organized it well enough so that you guys are not too confused. Okay, so apparently I do not have the paper from the first part of the sinking fund, my last sinking funds video. So I had to reference back to that, get the numbers and stuff, and I had to bring us back here. So I printed this out at my job and it didn't really do so well. Oh, excuse me. It didn't do so good. It came out in black and white. So I was using these for like practice sheets, but we're going to have to use this for the sake of redoing the first part. These are the starting balances I had in January. Ending balances were calculated after my last check in March, but before my first check in April, so that I'm staying in the range of the 3-month mark from January to March, because I know April technically starts Q2. I am in the midst of Q2, so those numbers will definitely be different when I start my new Q2 tracker. So for my emergency fund in January, I started out with $637 and I actually was able to get all the way up to $1,866 and some change, but I think I'm going to leave the change out of the situation from now on. So that is that. So if I calculate the difference, I actually made a surplus of $1,229, which is pretty dope. I want to reach a goal of 3,000, but I think I'm going to change it because I did not think it would be this easy to get so far ahead. So the amount that I need till I reach my goal is $1,134. I like this category because this is a sinking funds tracker. So if you're the kind of person, which I know this is me, if you're the kind of person where you have a deadline for your sinking funds, this will help you take this number divided by how many checks you get maybe, or how many weeks or days. It just depends on your job, but this will definitely help you say, okay, I need $1,134, but I only get 6 paychecks until my deadline. So how much would I need? You take your handy dandy calculator. You say, I need $134, 100 and 134. Girl, what are you talking about? I need $1,134, but I get 6 paychecks. So you divide that by 6 and boom. Now you know you need $189 each paycheck to reach that goal. So that's why I like this category, because sometimes I put a deadline on my sinking funds. Let's move on. My 1 month ahead, I had $280, but y'all, life got hard and I had to zero that thing out. Okay, so we depreciated by $280 and we still need $800 to reach our goal. With my 1 month ahead, I'm not as upset as I thought I would be when I first took the money, because technically that's what it's for, right? Like I wanted to be a month ahead, but I started to become a month behind. It got real, like I have said in plenty of my other videos, and I just needed the money. If you guys saw my other video, my impulse video. I'll link it in the iCards. If you can see, I pretty much explained in that video, I spent way too much money, more money than I had expected. And I definitely needed this $280 to kind of keep me on track and catch me up. So I definitely had to use it. And I haven't really put any more money back into it because I'm trying a different way of saving. And you guys are going to get to see my new system in my next video, so hold off for that. So let's just keep going. My rent and utilities, because I still want to move out, y'all. My goal is $2,500. I have $415, but y'all, I have not been showing this category any love. I only went up to $450, and so that's only a $35 surplus. So I definitely still need a whole bunch of more money in order to reach this goal. Now, if you guys are new to my channel, my digital sinking fund goals are specifically for the year. My progress can kind of seem like it's like really slow, but they're for the year. And sometimes I feel like I got so much time, but girl, this Q1 went by so fast. So I had to make a new system so that I can kind of get my savings on the ball. Like, I've been doing good. I feel like I've been doing good, but I could be doing better. Let's move on to apartment decor. I want $500 before the end of the year, and I had $95, and I only went up to $100, which is only a surplus of $5, and I still need $400. Still need $400 left, y'all. And you will notice that I really wasn't paying attention to some of these digital sinking funds because of that savings challenge planning. Y'all, it had me in a chokehold, in a real chokehold. So my medical, I don't have a goal. I just wanted to save up as much as possible. Update on my medical. I did not have insurance in my last video. I was still under my mom's insurance, but now that I am of age, according to New York's medical law, I have to get my own insurance. So I wind up getting my own insurance, guys. Yes to adulting. Oh, yes, show me some love, y'all. I got my own insurance, my own medical insurance, and I do not have to pay a monthly payment. Like, my medical insurance is free, y'all. Let's give it up for that, baby. Free medical insurance, but I do have to pay a copay when I go to the doctor. So it doesn't matter what doctor I go to. I have dental. Speaking of dental, y'all, we'll get into the dental stuff later. I have dental, I have OBGYN, I have mental and mental health. I think that's what they're calling it. I have dietitians. I can have a foot doctor. I can have any doctor I want, y'all. But I do have to pay a copay of, I think it's $15 every time I go to the doctor. And any medication I buy is between $1 and $3. Pretty good insurance. So medical, I had $30, and I still had that $30 in March. Haven't really added to it, but this will be changing. This whole category will be changing when we fill out our Q2 starting balances. And so that's that on that. New dog, I did not have a goal. Still don't have a goal because I have not looked into the whole dog thing just yet. But I only went up by $5, y'all. So there's $30 in there now, a $5 surplus, and new dog is just kind of chilling, making interest. Honestly, y'all, I think that $5 was mostly interest because like I said, I haven't been really paying these digital sinking funds any love ever since I got that savings challenge planner. My new car, however, same thing. I thought it was a difference. Nope, girl, same thing. Only went up by a surplus of $5 because I have plans for some of these digital sinking funds. Don't even worry about it. But let's just keep going. My vacation, I did have $380, but you guys, if you are following my channel, you know I went on vacation already. I spent that money, sure did. And the money that I had left over, instead of putting it back in my vacation, I threw it at my savings challenge planner. So you guys saw that video. That was actually the last video on my channel. And I did that because I'm going to be rearranging my vacation as well. Not really too worried about vacation right now. And so, of course, I spent all the money. So we're depleted by $380 and we still need $1,000. So that's that. I'm not really worried about vacation. Really worried about vacation right now. So we're going to keep it like that. We're going to keep it like that and we're going to keep it pushing. Summer savings, I want to save $500. I had $35. I've been showing this one a little bit more attention. And I had $60 in March, and that's a surplus of $25. And so I need $440 to meet my goal. So that made me feel just a little bit better. My retirement, I have not been showing this any love, y'all. I'm telling you, I only went up a surplus of $10, but I didn't have a goal. So I kind of just need to show it just a little bit more love. My investment as well, I have an ending balance of $40 and I only went up by $15. And so I need to save, I need to invest another $360. And keep in mind, this is for the year. I want to invest $400 this year. So I really do need to step up on that. But trust me, y'all, I got a plan. I realized that I did not put enough space on my trackers for the totals. It's going to be on the video because I don't have enough space. Okay, so for quarter two, you know, I gotta use the pretty paper again. Hopefully I don't lose this one. April of 2022. And the ending date should be June, right? June. April to June. So my first category is emergency fund. I still haven't made up my mind on if I want to change my goal amount. So I'm still sticking with $3,000. My starting balance was $2,000. Is it $2,000 at this current moment? Absolutely not. Y'all, life was really lifing for me with my emergency fund. I'm calculating from my first check in April. So my first check in April, I did have $2,000 in my emergency fund. It is almost May. It is April. Alexa, what day is it?
It's Saturday, April 23rd.
Okay, so it is April 23rd. And between the beginning of April and now, I obviously do not have $2,000. I am going to put how much is currently in my emergency fund up on the screen. And I'm just going to let y'all know, life be lifing, okay? A lot of things happen in between the beginning of April and now. One being, I had to pay my credit card off and there was no getting around it. I had a credit check coming that I really wanted to, I didn't want my balance of my credit card on the credit check. So I definitely just went ahead and took most of the money and paid off my credit card. But then also I had a dental emergency, which I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm kind of talking just a little bit funny. It's kind of hard for me to talk just a little bit because I did have to get oral surgery. And I paid some pretty pennies because I had to go to a dentist who was not under my insurance. Because like I said, it was a dental emergency. So the surgery had to be done within the same day. I literally did everything within the same day. I had a consultation, I did x-rays, and I did the surgery in one day, y'all. The pain of my mouth was excruciating. And that also explains why it's been, 2 weeks since I've recorded. I have been recovering from my surgery. And today I was well enough to be able to talk for long periods of times. I'm actually batch recording right now. But y'all, life was just kicking me in the butt. But things are going better now. I got my insurance, like I said earlier. I got my tooth pulled. I had my surgery on my jaw. And I am healing right now. So despite it all, at the end of the day, I'm very grateful for having that extra money, because now that I think about it, in January I had $637. $637 would not have cut it for what I've been going through lately. And doing that $1,000 in 60 days really saved my butt, y'all. It did. I did technically spend about $1,000 in total. Do I wish I had that extra $1,000? Yes. But if I didn't have it, I would have nothing. I technically wouldn't have any emergency fund. So I'm just very grateful for the things that I do and how they help me. You know, I feel like that was the perfect time to do that challenge. And I finished it just in time because it really did save my butt, y'all. It saved me so much. So I'm not as upset as I thought I would be. But like I said, we saved it once and we can save it again. So I'm not even worried about it, y'all. So let's move on. My 1 month ahead. It has changed here much. My goal is still 800. Why did I put a comma, y'all? Look at that. What I put a comma for? But my starting balance is still 0. So we'll try to beef that up as much as we can. My rent, my goal is $25,000. And I still have that $450. So most of this stuff hasn't changed except for this next category. And my best friend is getting married. Super excited for her. She's not getting married this year. So by the end of this year, I'm thinking I can put $1,000 to the side. I am going to be in the wedding. I'm not just going to be a guest. So of course it's going to be a lot of money. I've been watching those YouTube videos and those TikToks about how much bridesmaids spend. And the most that I seen was $2,700. I know my friend, she's not as lavish as that particular person was. I saw one and the girl spent about $1,800 and the vibe of her wedding seemed like my friend. So I'm going to go with $1,800, but my goal for the end of this year is to get as close to $1,000 as possible. So I'm definitely going to start saving for that. I don't have anything right now, but I'm definitely going to start putting it to the side, and I've already opened up a savings account for it in my Capital One. So we are going to get started on that. Another new tracker we have, another new sinking fund we have is my CEO lifestyle tracker. I don't have a goal amount in mind and I haven't put anything in it yet, but I will be doing it soon. I decided to start this sinking fund because there's a lot of things I want to do that are outside of what I'm doing now. And I need a lot of money to do those things. So I decided to go ahead and start a CEO lifestyle because I obviously at some point want to work for me, and I want my money to work for me. And so you need money to make money. Let's stop here. I know you guys are probably like, wait a minute, because on my old sinking fund, apartment decor and medical was where these two were supposed to be. Don't worry about medical. I'm still doing medical. Medical is next. However, my apartment decor, I took it off of my digital sinking funds and I'm putting it into my low priority sinking funds. Not that it's a low priority, but because it's a really small amount of money and I did not need, I don't want too many accounts on my Capital One, so I did take it off. My medical, however, I am putting a goal on it. I'm putting a goal of always having $100 in it. So $100 is not my goal for the year, but I always want to keep $100 in it because, like I said, I have medical insurance, but I do have to pay co-pays and I have to pay for any medication. So I always want to have $100 in there for the sake of paying the co-pays and paying for the medication. So that's my new goal, and out of that I do have the $30. Oh, actually, y'all, I don't have the $30. I have to scratch that out. I don't have the $30 because I had to use that up. I used up my medical fund when I did my oral surgery, guys. And I forgot, and I did not write that on my reference sheet. So I still thought I had $30. But nope, I do not. I do not have $30. I don't have nothing. Girl. Oh, I'm laughing to keep from crying, guys. Y'all, that surgery was expensive. And I have to keep water near me to keep from getting dry mouth. This recovery thing is no joke, y'all. Moving on, a new car. Okay, guys, so I've been looking into a car. And I have recently put a goal on my new car because I have been looking into getting a car. It just came over me at some point in all of the hee haga that I've been going through in the month of April. And I got a really good pre-qualification for my APR on a couple of cars. So I was thinking about getting one. It's not official yet, but I decided to put a goal amount on my new car sinking fund because I think it's in the near future, y'all. So I don't exactly have, I think, and this might be wrong, I will fix it on the screen, but I do think I have $630 in there. If I don't, I will fix it. I'm going to fix everything on the screen. Let's move on. New dog. I still don't have a goal amount for that, and I still have the 130. My vacation, however, I changed the goal amount to $500 because, like I said, if I go on any vacations, they will be $500 or less. So I want to put $500 in there by the end of this year. That way, if I do go on a vacation next year, I'll kind of have a head start. But yeah, and I don't have anything in there. My retirement, I am looking into doing a Roth RIA instead of keeping it in Capital One. So I am going to keep saving what I can until I figure out which one works best for me. And then I'm going to try to max it out as much as I can before the end of the year. So I'm definitely going to try to find a Roth RIA before Q2 is up. That way I have half of the year to kind of max out what I can. You know, do what I can with my Roth RIA. My investment is the same. I still want to put $400 into my stock portfolio on Robinhood, and so far I've only did 40. I am behind, y'all. I really need to keep investing more. I have not been focused. Y'all, when I say that savings challenge planner had me in a chokehold, it had me in a chokehold. And so it kind of distracted me from the main goals. It's a really good savings challenge planner, but like I said, do not worry. I have made a whole new system so that hopefully this savings challenge planner could work for me, baby. Hopefully I didn't sound too weird with my oral surgery, but I definitely wanted to try to catch up with my videos because I do miss talking to you guys. Shout out to a couple new people. I've had a lot of love coming in off of YouTube lately. Balance and Budgets, Forever Budgets, Cynthia Budgets, and Money Budgets. A couple other people that have been watching my channel, leaving comments. I appreciate it all. Like, if you guys can tell, I am a very small new channel, so all the love is definitely appreciated. Guys, make sure you are doing what you can and taking your finances one budget at a time. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm about to record it right now. Let's get the action going, okay? Bye.